So, dear me, I want to say that it's okay to learn differently. You don't have to learn like everyone else. Everyone else is their own way. You might think that you want to learn like everyone else. Well, it's okay to learn differently. It's okay to remember things differently. It's okay to understand differently from everyone else. It's okay to be different. You don't need to be the same. That's what makes us us. And it doesn't matter whether you draw, you write, you play an instrument, or you are or you do a play, or you do sports, or in general when you're learning something. It's okay to learn it differently. If you can remember it, that's the best part. If you can remember it, that's all they want from you. That's what everyone expects of you when you're learning something. That you can remember it. It's okay that it's not how they want you to remember it, but as long as you remember it. Like, for example, to remember the guitar strings, there's this thing, and everyone uses it, but they don't like it because it doesn't help, it doesn't make sense. But every angry dog gets boned eventually. So, every angry dog gets boned eventually. Those are all the strings on the guitar, and that's how I remember them when I'm tuning it. That's how I remember it. A lot of people use different ways of remembering it, and I don't know the other way because that's just because I don't remember it. But it's okay. A lot of people just don't. That's one way. That's one example of how you can remember something. That's related to a string, but still, it's okay to say that, oh, it takes time for me to take a test, or it takes time for me to understand something. It's okay to take your time. The best way to learn something is to take your time. And a lot of people, there are people who can learn faster, and you wish you could be like them. Well, it's just who you are. You can't force yourself to learn faster. You can try, but I don't think it's the best, because it's however you learn, it's how you learn. Whether you learn slow or fast, it's just how you learn, or how you understand, or how you comprehend. And don't let anyone say that you should learn differently. It's just however you remember, how you ever understand things, that's you. You can't change that for a fact. And even though a lot of people will say, oh, you need to be taking these classes, or you need to be doing this, or you should be doing that. Well, they're wrong, because they don't know how you need to learn. They don't know what you need. They're just telling you what they think. They don't know. So follow your path. Because I had to learn that through middle school and high school, and a little bit through elementary school, but more through middle school and high school. And I was in contained classes. At first, when I told people that, they were just like, oh, you're not supposed to be there, you're supposed to be with us. Well, you know what, I had to be in those classes because I needed to learn in contained class. I needed to be with people who would help me. And so, you know what, don't make a big deal of this, because I don't need that. And then eventually I got into standard classes. I still have helpers in the class, but I grew out of the contained classes. Same thing for reading. I like listening to books, and I have the book in front of me and I follow along. A lot of people think that's not reading. It is reading. It's just how I do it. You might think listening to a book is not reading, but to me it is. You might think that just being in contained classes is not considered learning because they're helping you. Well, they're helping you so you can understand. So you know what? It's whatever you need to do, it's how you need to do it. It's how you need to do things. So don't let anyone change you for how you need to be or how they think you should be. Think about how you want to be. What kind of person do you want to be? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to do in life? Don't let people tell you what they think of you or what they think they know of you. You know yourself better than anyone else. So don't let anyone tell you who you think they are, or how you should learn, or how you should do things. Because they're wrong, because they don't know what you have to do this.